Guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and sub. I'm going to do this comments video quickly and hope it goes up today, the 5th, because I've got a blinding headache and I feel like I'm going to throw up, so I doubt there'll be anything else up today. Just fingers crossed this one goes up. Anyway, Brooke, lol, that's me. I've just taken in a fourth and I feed... Oh, I've done that one. Duh. Susan, what fresh hell is this? Leonora Smee. This woman actually makes Laurie look normal, almost. Samantha, highly punchable, I know. Laura Dean, thank you Jules from South Carolina, lovely. I hope you had a wonderful day. Lucy, I don't usually comment, but this time I have more to add in light of how Jules responded to the advice video. She doesn't even have an empty nest. When she got divorced, she ran home to her parents, and when she met John, he had to pay off a bunch of debt, so I certainly wouldn't take financial advice from her. If she hadn't had these safety nets in place, she could have easily been any of the women that she makes fun of and or ridicules their auras. She's afraid of the wrong blush, for crying out loud. As devoted Christians, with as much as they spend, their tithing gift to the church must be huge, and so she probably thinks it is enough. Can't be with any person that isn't like her. It might be too scary, or it might rub off on her. Do you really think she gives money to the church? Because no, I don't. If she wants to go on about all the crap she buys, that's her choice. But she's way out of her lane. Ah, my eyes are driving me mad. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Ooh, cool. But she's way out of her lane discussing several of the topics she professes to know about. Unfortunately, people in real life situations ask her these questions hoping for guidance, and she is only equipped to tell her story, and that's it. Exactly. She has no training beyond that and doesn't seem to understand context. Her most telling statement as of late was to never say you can't afford something. That's ridiculous. That's like saying I don't have a broken leg as you sit with a cast on and crutches next to you. She's always chasing the future high of making purchases. Exactly. It's not about the one she's got, it's the next one she's thinking of. She can call it a job, but does that make it healthy behaviour? No. It's a mechanism to legitimise the need to constantly be buying things. A true fashionista or makeup guru would be able to take items from their very sizable collection and show others how to use it. She's a buyer of goods that she shows others. She doesn't realise that most folks watching do not have the means for this gluttonous lifestyle that she has conveniently written off as business. Every event in their lives as a family has shopping as the primary goal. That says everything to me. My question for her would be, why aren't they living in a true and proper waterfront property? That is an investment. Can't they afford it? Exactly. That's where I'd be. Waterfront house. I wouldn't be wasting it on 10 million fucking oversized blazers. Vicky. Love you, Jules from Greece. Love you too, Vicky. Helen, I battle pneumonia, the flu and bronchitis during this video. I can beat you, Glenda. I know, it's like we're supposed to believe that. Happy 4th of July. Have a good day as well. It was a brilliant day in the UK. The Tories are gone. Whoop, whoop. I'm not so sure about Sir Keir Starmer, but at least the Tories are out. That's probably why I've got a headache. It's stress. The build-up and worrying that they wouldn't go. See Snow. Jules, you are wretched. I'm vomited. Why are you watching if you have such disdain for her? You are such a miserable person. I feel sorry for you. Well, you go feel sorry for me then. Jules is spot on with her assessment of Lisa. Thank you, Panda. But here you are watching Jules like a fangirl and commenting. Thank you, Miss Gracie Macy. Moon Fairy. That frizzy burned hair that is just keeps breaking. That's why she doesn't comb it. It will continue to break off. Multicolour body parts with that crazy faux tan. Who would follow this narcissistic, burned out woman? She's an embarrassment to women. Why even bother with the new eyeshadow palette? She looks the same time and time again. Such delusional ignorance. Brooke, a space cadet. John runs to the gym. That face she makes when applying blush or bronzer. I know, it's fun, isn't it? Nicole. Is it Nicolum? This was so funny, Jules. Laughing so hard. Her hair is a mess. Didn't know she had a son. Never knew. Moon Fairy. That camera is so far away from her face. She always has to include the fake boobs in the frame of all her videos. Her jaw is scary, long when she gets close to the lens. Her jaw is scary. Her jaw is scary long. Sorry, I think I'm on the verge of a migraine, so I can barely focus. When she gets close to the lens, her neighbours must get a good laugh on a daily basis. I know. Can you imagine? Seeing her tootling across, skipping about in her little skirt, with her husband behind her filming her. Really? Sarah, she's lived a charmed life. She has no right to give advice on anything. I can't stand this idiot. I know. See, if she'd just admit that, but she doesn't. Oh, my choices brought me here. Whatever. Odyssey. That's what I'm calling you. He. Lisa, she's ridiculous. Sort of sums her up. Patty. Hi there, Jules. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for sharing. I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Patty. I will be better when I lie down after this and get rid of this stupid head. Elaine. Her inner thoughts. She wants daughter to redo her basement so she can move in. So glad her daughter's not. Oh, Jill, don't. Do not. You got away from her. Stay away. Son-in-law isn't going to let her move in. Good. Church of POS. I hope they keep the fucking shutters down and leave her out. Do not invite. It's like, you know, they say vampires can't get you unless you invite them into the house. It's the same with narcs. Leave her where she is. Diane. Glenda continues to babble and make this rhetoric up as she goes along. Oh, makes it up as she goes along. Lying comes so easily to her. Cuba. What a nutcase. Anything for attention. She has no content and tells the world what is going on inside of that nutty little brain of hers. Glenda should worry about how she scams and cons people daily. Blah, 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 blah. Glenda. I don't know what she was trying to say, but too much brown eyeshadow today, Glenda. Dr. Glenda also has a medical degree from YouTube. She needs to get out 24/7 instead of watching the internet the entire day and night. Anything for a way to get attention for Glenda, a crazy lady spewing her crazy ideas. Tay-Tay. I've had a panic attack. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tay-Tay. They're horrible. The last thing I thought about was turning on the camera and making a video. Exactly. I had to go to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack because my heart was beating so fast. It's another way to beg and manipulate Merle's viewers, isn't it, though? I remember watching my husband go through one and he was the same. He was convinced he was having a heart attack. It's horrible. Elizabeth, absolutely 100. Panic attacks are terrifying. Warm hugs. They really are, because you don't know what the fuck's going on. Narcissists don't really expect fear in the same way we do, as every feeling is turned inwards on themselves and how a particular event affects them. Ooh, where did we go? Great protector. Yes, she's using fear in the wrong context. Exactly, I didn't get what she was going on about. Thank you so much. It's gotten better after a lifestyle and medication change. I am usually more fucking... No, I'm not. I always fall over my tongue, don't I? Oh, bless you. Hope you're okay. Thanks for saying that, Helen. Yeah, people that make fun of things that, or say they have things that they don't have, really irritate me, because it's like you're belittling the people that do go through these things. Elizabeth, sweetheart, was banned by YouTube for a day from commenting in a bullying... What were you saying? Naughty you. I don't know, they call bullying for nothing And then other people can say all sorts and get away with it. I don't understand. I sent feedback to protest, but as usual, no reply. Love you. Why do they even have a report thing if they don't fucking pay attention? Helen, oh bless, how ridiculous is that? Isn't it though? LaDonna, I took the shingle shot, was sore, but not like the way she's acting. I could walk after. Oh, she's just a big wuss. But boys, Graham, did she smell vinegar? She claimed the odour of vinegar caused from her mama cleaning herself with a vinegar douche after her clandestine sexual affairs. She actually said that. Ooh. User ooh. Cheers. Cheers to you too. Deb. Merle's anxiety is caused by getting caught shoplifting or driving drunk again. As she said, I've been arrested more times than I can count and in and out of mental hospitals all my life. By the way, she's never had a friend, just jailmates. Thank you, Jules, for your keen sight and listening skills. Thank you, Deb. But boys, Graham, since when do seniors in high school play? I missed that she said high school. I only heard school. Alzheimer's was not a diagnosable disease until 10 years or... Exactly, yeah, it was dementia, wasn't it? Or what else did they call it? The fact you have to be dead to get definitive diagnosis. My father died from the effects of Alzheimer's in 2016. I'm sorry to hear that, but boys, Graham. Back in the day, 1970s, old folks suffered from senility, yeah, or dementia. She can vote. New York passed a law that any former felon has completed their term. They have the right to vote back. The law was passed in 2021. And I thought she knew everything. Bonnie, wow, Glenda and Laurie are twins. In more ways than one. College degrees and all, lol, I know. They could be, couldn't they? I've said it all along, they're so alike. Sorry, I need a drink. Susan, I'm 62 and I multitask so much that I absolutely forget what I came in a room for. I never know what I'm going to do. Ditto, lol. It's fun, isn't it, Elizabeth? Jed's doing it now and he's like, what the fuck? He'll get up and he'll go to the fridge and he's like, why am I at the fridge? Carmen Walker, just came across your channel and videos of this woman. I don't know who she is, but she's clearly delusional and disgusting all at the same time. Yeah, thankfully she's not on here at the moment. She's having a break or a breakdown. Cynthia, oh, and welcome aboard if you're staying. Oh, I'm not normally this dim. I am dim, but I'm not normally this bad. But thank you very much for the comment. Now I've got from Carmen in my head. Cynthia, these life coach certificates are given to anybody who pays for the course. You can get a certificate for being a certified idiot if you look hard enough. I'm going to get one of them. I want to be a certified idiot. Views dropping. This sub increase must be a hack someone figured out. Panda, the channel was docked 31,451 views. YouTube or she removed a video. Wonder what video that was. Or they took away bot views. I just want them to check. Right, where are we now? Did I keep it up here? Yeah. Shall we see how many she's on now? 232. What the actual fudge? From 174. when there was no movement whatsoever. I don't understand it. If she can show me that some huge channel called her out, then I might buy it. But other than that, no. Oh, where are we? Where was I doing things from then? Nope. There. Bonnie, oh, no way would I fly first class again. The one and only time I did, a lady died across the aisle. Oh, wow. Not that I'm superstitious, just don't want to take chances. Good for Lisa. Fly first class all you want. Oh, but that was horrible. Poor woman. Elizabeth, we love you, Jules. You're the best. That's it. You keep shaking that banner for me. Thank you, Elizabeth. She's a jewel. Jules a jewel. And you're all gems. That's what we decided, wasn't it, Beguile Me? You're all too kind. You really are. Jar Jar. The only thing that Lisa's life coach certificate is good for is toilet paper when her life goes down the toilet. Ah, but she's Teflon coated, Jar Jar. It won't. Oh. Hi Jules, I always comment on your videos, but I haven't told you how much I love you. And I wish I could give you a big hug. Ah, I wish I could give you all a big hug. Thank you so much, Bo. Cynthia, Lisa Dunn cannot get over the fact that her first husband did not want her. No matter what she says, she was the one who felt not good enough, otherwise she would have moved on. Cannot imagine what John wants to say when he has to listen to the story of her divorce repeatedly. Seriously, that first marriage was about a minute compared to a second, but she talks as though the second one with the children doesn't exist. I know. And he puts up with that, stupid man. Susan, you're spot on. Lisa will never get over the fact that John Blizzard had the nerve to leave her. May he rest in peace, poor man. Church of POS. Glenda's sporting the Uncle Fester look. Must be time to e-bag. Cynthia, Jules, don't leave us to Lisa without you. I only laugh when I see it with you. And guess what? If we can laugh, we can also swear. Both emotions can be useful and comprise the human condition. Lisa will win if she silences those of us who tell the truth. Totally agree, Cynthia. And to all of you who are here with Jules, even if you could or can afford all of her shite, you are all too smart and know too much about the real world to ever choose to exist as she does. Respect. Even Warren Buffett, richest of billionaires, drives an old car, lives in the same middle-class house he's always lived in, even after his wife died and he could afford anything on the planet. That's the difference, isn't it? Bonnie says exactly. Warren Buffett's very frugal. Is it Buffet or Buffett? Because I would... Anyway, I'm sure you'll sort me out. Sinster, thank you so much, Jules. Love from the USA. I hope you all had a great day yesterday. Moon Fairy. Philosophy, another Estee Lauder company. I do not buy anything part of the Estee Lauder companies. They test on animals. I hate Estee Lauder Co. and all companies under their umbrella. Well, I never knew that. Mind you, the only thing I bought from Estee Lauder was white linen, and then they fucked about with it, so I don't buy it anymore. I never knew Philosophy was owned by Estee Lauder, but I'm not buying Philosophy anymore now. Or what was it? Tag Out used to say when he was little. Phenosomy. It was like the Phenosomer's stone. How about putting some of that bronzer on those pale underarm wings of hers? I don't know how she doesn't see it. Her foundation colour is burnt toast. User Toe. Because of her frequent shoplifting convictions, she tossed her right to vote years ago. She has no right. Yeah, but apparently it's been given back. I wouldn't give it back. If you can't follow the rules, why should you be allowed to vote? Bonnie, it's very scary that Lisa is a life coach. I'm not trying to be funny either. If she told someone to do the wrong thing, it could end up in a disaster. Exactly. I reckon if anybody actually goes to her as a life coach and pays her money, they'll ask for a refund. Panda, Lisa is not a licensed therapist. Her advice is an opinion. Coaching is a scam. She's preying on gullible subscribers. That's true. I agree, Bonnie. Very scary indeed. It is. All of it's scary, isn't it, Helen? Panda, I unsubscribed to Dumb One once I found your channel. I still scroll her comments for call-outs on the spew of bullshit she produces. People are calling her out on buying subscribers. Crickets from Dumb One. Are they saying that? I haven't caught anyone saying she's actually buying them, but she must think we're all stupid. I feel the same way about her advice videos. She leaves out so many variables. What if she was divorced the first time and her parents were dead? Only child with no other family, no little safe house to stay, and real self-help books and read self-help books and paint her whittled toenails. She has no clue. This is all the next money grab, isn't it? Lily. Oh, I love those hearts. Little red, white and blue hearts. I hope you had a good day. Patricia. Love that my subscriber comment on Lisa's account is gaining traction. Go on over. I called her out on buying subs. Cool. I shall do that, Patricia. Panda. I saw that. She's preying on lonely women because you're my friends. It's a mindfuck manipulative tactic. Just like her whining for John to open a box. Manipulative. What is wrong with me today? Works for toddlers. I will go over there after this. Patricia, was it on the latest video? I'll do it before I turn the computer off. Calabria girl. She's worried about Joe Biden. That's Jill's job. Yeah, and Jill's doing a shit job if you ask me. She should give the man more support. Jill's job is to lead him off stage and change his diapers. I just think he needs to be treated better, the poor man. Thank you, Jules. Hello from Philadelphia. Wow. Hope you had a great day, Patricia. Bonnie. Me again. Hi, Bonnie. I was looking at the comments on Lisa's last video. A subscriber was questioning why all of a sudden she had 47,000 new subs. No doubt she'll be blocked. Very sketchy, Bonnie. I call bull plop. 100% buying them. She is. Lily, we are going to a barbecue party in a few minutes. I told my husband I first need to watch Jules's video. Oh, bless. Thank you. I hope you had fun at the barbecue. Maria, I suffer from anxious and panic attacks. You have my... What do you have? God, help. Head. I'm really sorry to hear that, Maria. It sucks. And there's nothing you can do about it. And you never know when the buggers are going to come on. And you just have to ride it out. And they're bloody scary. So any of you that have that, know that I really feel for you. I usually call my mum and she talks me through it. Oh, that's good. But Ursula is imitating Trisha Paytas. Yeah, we know Trisha. Back like 5 years ago, Trisha would sit on the kitchen floor and cry, just like this Ocean Queen. It's an act to get more views. Oh, she's tried them all, Maria. Trisha, HRH, mukbang, anything that she sees that's going viral, Lardy tried and nothing worked. Diane, Glenda is the world's worst cook. Too much brown eyeshadow again. Need to clean up everything, pills, etc. all on display for subs to get the hint to help to pay for the meds. Y'all, we're so tired of hearing her. She uses her minute details so the video will play long and she'll be paid more money from YouTube. Subs, send cash. That is all Glenda wants. And they're getting away with it. That's the thing. Music lover Liz. Hi Jules, nice to see you today. Nice to see you, music lover. Jersey girl. Oh my god, Lardy was so full of it. The last thing you'd want to do is start filming yourself while having a panic attack. Ooh. I know, because she wasn't bloody having one. She was just pissed off because nobody talked to her. Merle is 5150 all day long. Sorry, I can't watch her. If she isn't Lardy though, Panda? They should, all of them need locking up, don't they? Diane. Notice Glenda looks into the camera to check if subs are watching her performance of her pretend exercises. How sad. Women in labour make less noise. All this shouting exercise is Glenda begging for subs for money for her pain. I know. Can they see me? Patricia, oh my God, really? Don't watch the news, Glenda. Exactly. It's messing with her head, isn't it? Susan, how does Lisa know anything about being an empty nester? Isn't Will still at home? Yeah, not to be nice to her. She was answering a question of a woman who said she was an empty nester, not Lisa. As far as Lisa is concerned, she only has one child. Brooke, who's 24, in case you didn't know, is definitely the golden child, isn't she though? Brooke wants boobs. Lisa is more than happy to pay for them. Will needs his underbite corrected, and Lisa is like, sorry Will, Mama can't afford it. You'll just have to suck it up. Poor Will, totally overlooked in that house. He doesn't even have control in his own bedroom because Lisa puts her clothes in his cupboards. Hopefully now she doesn't, but... If it wasn't for John spending time with Will, Will would be lucky if his mother knew that he was even in the house. I wish I could reach through the screen and shake her bony ass until her teeth rattled. So annoying watching how she treats that boy, or doesn't, as the case may be. Empty space. All Lisa has to do is look in between her ears. Empty space galore. Please don't apologise for your outburst. Thank you. Lisa would test God's patience. I've come close to throwing my iPad across the room watching her. If you didn't do her videos, I'd never see her nipped, tucked, stretched, pulled and Botoxed Frankenstein face ever again. I have never seen a more vapid waste of space than Lisa is, and what's even more scary is that she's grooming Brooke to carry on the legacy. And no, I was so happy when Brooke moved out. It was like, yeah, go on. And then she's back. Not living there, but she may as well be for the amount of time she's spending there. My neighbour wanted a dog, but they said she was too old to keep up with the dog she wanted. So she asked her niece, who lived further out of town, to apply for the dog. They granted it, and her niece gifted the dog to mine. Oh, I love that. That's clever. My neighbour now has her dog, and yes, she can keep up with it. Her health has improved as well, because she takes the dog for walks every day. I don't know whether it's illegal to do that or not, but it sure made my neighbour happy. I love that. That's amazing. I only wish I had someone to do that for me. That would have been cool. Helen, oh bless, that's ridiculous to say she's too old to keep up with the dog. I love that she asked her niece to get the dog and what a difference it's made to her. Exactly. They don't fucking think when they're saying these things, do they? Cat. Not sure what this person has done to have so much power over you. Detached from her. It was a bad day, Cat. Han. Lisa is one of the sweetest women on this earth. If you don't like her, don't watch her. You are so hateful to do this. I don't understand why people do this. Live and let live. I don't understand why. Is the main sentence in your comment there. Try and find out, Han. Elizabeth, slender Sulky's greatest fear is getting caught shoplifting, or that no one will keep her supplied with everything she needs, including brown shoe polish for around her eyes. Honey, it's time you exited the stage and stopped being allowed to scam and beg. Good point, Jules. There are people without dementia who panic in public, but on their own manage very well. Exactly. I'm thinking it could be that. Do you know what I mean? He's probably as sharp as a tack when he's at home, and then they put him in front of all these cameras and he's like, what the fuck? The calm way she admits, I have a felony conviction, and then straight on to food. I know. I'm cooking beef in the oven. Elizabeth, here comes the next line. The reason you are alone, Lardy, is because you don't have a job, any friends, and no savings for the future. These people, unfortunately, bring it on themselves by behaving like toddlers. Excuse me, aren't you married? So what does it matter how you look to other men? Yes, manicures and pedicures plus loads of shopping is the way to go after heartbreak. Stick a plaster on it, exactly. Don't apologise, love. Highly intelligent people such as yourself get triggered by throwaway comments such as it's your choice where you ended up in life. Inane. And she's purporting to be a life coach. I know, I hope she doesn't go saying that to people that are paying her. Matt, you too, Jules. I hope you had a great day, Matt. Claire, I know this is a very un-PC thing to say, but have you thought about going to Gumtree or Pets for Home for a kitten? I have looked, but a lot of people on there are selling pedigree cats, which are like £500 and upwards. I don't have that sort of money. And those that aren't, there's no guarantee that they've been wellness checked and all the rest of it. And because I'm housebound, it would be easier for me to get it from a rescue, because I know for a fact it's been checked by a vet and that everything's okay with it. And those people that advertise like cheap kittens on places like that, you don't know what you're going to get. And I don't really want to pay for a kitten and have it die. I watched a litter of dogs. Are they a litter of dogs? I know they're a litter of... Anyway. Back in the day in Pet World, I watched about 8 puppies die of parvo, and I never want to go through anything like that again. So I'd be scared to take on a kitten that may have something that I didn't know about. So I have to wait until I get my bungalow. So that's just another thing. Ensuite bathroom and kitten to put to the list of things that I will never get. Judy, don't worry, Glenda. There will always be a fool or two around who believes your poor me act and will send you a shite load of junk food. I know. I wish they wouldn't, though. Helen, Jules, it has to be said, I adore you. Thank you. You are such a fabulous lady. You are such a fabulous lady, down to earth, or as my mum would say, salt of the earth. That is our Jules. Thank you. I'm glad you see that. I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I am honest, and that's what I want you all to take away. She's asking people to send in testimonials so she can use them on her life coach website. So testimonials before you even have your classes going. Scamming bitch. Wow. And of course they will, won't they? I love Lisa because... in 10 words or less. Helen, I am not a mother, so I don't know how to relate to losing a child, but I can relate to grief. I had a wonderful mother who suffered a lot in her 57 years. My mother and father lost 2 babies. Oh. One while she was working in a pub serving, and my twin when we were born in 1973. I was very premature and lucky to survive. The point of my story is not one of sympathy. It's to say my mother picked herself up, dusted herself off and got on with it. She still had myself and my big sister to look after. She did not wallow. She got on with it as so many did. She went on to have another 3 kids, another set of twins, and lived as best she could. She's making it seem that nobody else has suffered the way she has. Exactly. It's all brought back. Every excuse... the excuse for everything bad she's done in her life is the loss of her son, and that's wrong, and that's what annoys me about her. Like I said, no one should lose a child, nobody, whatever age you are. But that, using it as an excuse time after time after time, is just wrong. What drivel is she speaking? What pile of crap, Glenda? Don't pretend you know what you're talking about. It's above your pay grade. I don't believe Lardy or Glenda. I've had a panic attack and it was horrendous. I'm sorry you did, Helen, because I've seen them and they're nasty. I could not function for about 30 minutes. No way could I come online and talk while it was happening. Exactly. Oh, is my mic okay? Can you hear me, folks? Fuck off. Is anyone on the naughty step? Ashley, what did you do? Thank you, Jules. God bless the USA and God save the King. And hail fucking the demise of the Tories. Boop, boop. Panda Bear. Oh, I love that. I like the way how you did that there. Very clever. Currently, there is cancelling occurring on designer luxury brands, from what I can tell on YouTube. I've been seeing people posting the realities of these brands actually not using quality materials or labour, and how super dupes are just as good, if not better, than the originals. What's she going to do with thousands of dollars in useless junk when it's not in anymore to buy it? There's the question. Jed actually sent me a thing on Twitter today where they was making fun of people buying designer handbags. I think that's the way it's going to go, and she's going to be left with a load of handbags that are worth tuppence halfpenny. But she doesn't care, because she hasn't had to work for the money. Do you know what I mean? She's doing YouTube. Yeah, it's not work, whatever she tries to tell people. Anyway, we got to the end, and if you got here with me, thank you very much. I'm going off to go to sleep and try and get rid of this headache, and I will see you soon.